Hi everyone, welcome back. Glad to see you all again. So in today's video, what we're going to do is we're going to look at Sanur and Danang and which area or which place is better suited for retirement lifestyle. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about visas. We're going to talk about one of my favorite things, foods. We're going to talk about accommodation. We're also going to talk about lifestyle and community. And the other thing I'd like to talk about is also we're going to touch on budget. Your budget will depend on the individual, of course. So keep watching till the end and you'll get my take, my opinion on which is the better location to retire in 2025. Let's talk about visas. This is quite an important one. It won't be a too long category because it can change quite regularly with your different agencies and different governments. So in Da Nang, we came in on a 3-month visa. We organised it through a visa agent, so it's quite simple. It's an easy process. Now you can get single entry or multiple entries. That may vary in costs, but it lasts for 3 months only. So that's really the longest visa you can have here in Vietnam and in Da Nang. So what you have to do after the 3 months is you have to do border runs. So you can go to Cambodia, you can go to Thailand, which is our next destination, which we can't wait to go to. You can also fly back to your home country as well if you wanted to. But they do easy visa runs here with a company called Lin Visa. They put you on a bus and they go to Laos, and it's all done within a day. But there is a cost to that, and you have to do that every 3 months. So being retired, do you really want that hassle of actually doing that every 3 months? That's a decision you'll have to make. But in Bali and in Sanur, if you're living in Bali and Sanur, you can get the retirement kittas. Now your retirement kittas last for 12 months. Again, you can do it yourself or you can use an agent. There is a little bit of a fee as well, and it will be an annual fee, but you don't have to do those border runs every 3 months. So for a retired person, it is probably the better option. As I said, visa agents can help you out with that, so it can't be too hard really. So basically, Sanur Bali has the better option for visas, in my opinion, as a retired person. But again, it just comes down to you and what your requirements are. But I'd give Sanur the tick for that one. So we'll talk about traffic now. So in regards to traffic between Sanur and Da Nang, I think congestion-wise, Da Nang definitely wins. There's less congestion than what there is in Sanur, and that's due to bigger roads, I think, and probably a little bit better infrastructure in regards to the roads themselves. I think Sanur, it's actually safer to be a pedestrian to walk across the roads on though. The bike riders and the car riders tend to acknowledge the pedestrians better in Sanur than what they do in Da Nang. In regards to being out at Sanur, like Canggu, places like that, it's hectic, very hectic. So we're not talking about those, we're talking about Sanur and Da Nang. So I would give Sanur for safety, better, number one tick, but I'd also give Da Nang for congestion, the tick on that. So those ones there are pretty much even, I would say. So we're going to talk about the city themselves. So Da Nang is a beautiful town with a very, very lovely beach. The beach is nice and wide. The footpaths are fantastic and wide. So the beach itself is beautiful, but it does lack that vibe. The vibe of having all the restaurants along the beachfront. Da Nang has got a lot of hotels. There is a few restaurants, but mainly hotels along the beachfront. So it's just missing that vibe. Where Sanur has got the beautiful promenade where all the restaurants are. You can walk straight to the restaurants and you can enjoy a meal, and it's got the vibe, it's got the atmosphere. It's a very, very lovely area, Sanur Promenade. So out of the two, if you're looking for a beach, only Da Nang, but if you're looking for vibe and vibrance and the funk, I would say Sanur. For me, Sanur wins in this category. So the next favorite, well, my favorite category is food. So in regards to food, both local foods are a little bit different to each other. I find the Vietnamese food is more healthier with the furs and the broths and all the nice greens they put in. Where in Sanur, Bali, there's a lot of fried foods. Don't get me wrong, I love my fried foods, and I did love the food there in Sanur. Also, if you're looking for Western food, I think Sanur definitely caters for the Western food. I think tourism has really taken off in Bali and Sanur, where Vietnam's still finding its way, if you know what I mean. There's a lot more Western restaurants there in Sanur with great foods, and I think the prices are a little bit cheaper as well too in Sanur. You can see on the screen there's some prices and some different foods that we've had in different locations. Yeah, so the clocky, I love the clocky. That was fantastic. That was so nice. That's fried chicken, very very nice with the sweet and sour. Yeah, so the food itself, I think in Sanur, if you like the Western food, there's more availability, more um, better tasting in regards to cuisines. You've still got your high end restaurants there in Sanur, but you've also got your little orangs, and that's what we love to eat. We love to eat in the little orangs, and they were cheaper, and the Western food was fantastic. You could get a meal for the two of us for under $10, which was great. When you go to Vietnam, you have a little bit different stuff. It's a lot fresher, a lot more healthy. As you can see, you get all your carrots and all your condiments on the side, which is really, really nice. The banh mi's are beautiful. We really love the banh mi's. But I would probably say Sanua wins in regards to the food. That's my opinion. Maybe your opinion might be different. If you watch to the end, I'm actually putting in another category, a bonus category. This is shopping. So keep watching and I'll put that in there and explain about the shopping between Sanur and Da Nang. Okay, accommodation and then also cost of living. Accommodation is so cheap in Da Nang. It's a lot cheaper than Sanur, but you've got a different style of living. In Da Nang is a lot of apartments, so you're going to have studios like this one that I'm showing you here. So now this one's around about $400 a month, but $500 a month, you'll get something cheaper, $300 a month. But it all depends on your budget and what style of living you want to have. You'll pay double the amount in Sanur for something like this. Villa living is different in Sanur. You get villas in Da Nang, but you're going to pay a premium for the villas in Da Nang. Sanur, if you're just away from the beach, you can get a really good villa, 2 bedrooms with your own private pool for quite a good price. Prices have gone up over the last couple of years, though. They've probably doubled in price in Bali. That's where your tourism has taken over in Bali, where Vietnam, they're still finding their feet in tourism. So in regards to accommodation for budget-wise, definitely Da Nang. But if you want to live comfortably and have a beautiful lifestyle with your own villa and pool, there's a more availability in Sanur, and that would be the better option if you want to be retired. Cost of living. So your cost of living is very similar in price. Your accommodation is the big thing. So if you take that out of the equation, very similar, Da Nang and Sanur for cost of living. Food's very similar in price. The electricity is very similar in price. Your internet is very similar in price, and also too is your mobile phones. Out of the two, it's even for your cost of living, I feel, but the accommodation, the price, the budget, Da Nang will definitely win that category. Now, a big category is community and how we found the community in both areas. So, with Sanur, the community is at an older age, so our age, so 45 and above. So we found we fitted in a lot better in the community due to a lot more people in the same boat as us being retired. Da Nang seems to be very transient and the community seems to be a lot younger. And I think there's a lot more digital nomads in Da Nang than what there is in Sanur. But also too, I think the visas play a big part of that too. So with Vietnam Da Nang, it's a 90-day visa. Then you have to do border runs. Where in Bali and Sanur, you can get your retirement kits, so you can stay there for 12 months. So it's easier to develop relationships and friendships there as people are staying there longer.
Also, too, I think with the beachfront there in Sanur, there's more of a vibe. So you get to meet a lot more people there as well. There's a lot more people walking around, people that are retired. And we found we met a lot of people just walking along on the waterfront there, on the promenade in Sanur, where in Da Nang, we didn't find that happening. Everyone sort of stuck to themselves a lot more in Da Nang. I think during the summer, Da Nang would be different to what it is in their winter that we're here now. So there'll be a lot more people out and about. But I think in regards to community, I definitely feel Sanur, it's easier to find the niche there of the people of your age if you're retired. And you have places like Burung Sports in Sanur where they have great activities like bingo and things like that. So I think definitely for us for retirement, Sanur would definitely win this category. Da Nang is a very close second, but Sanur definitely wins. So let's talk about the bonus category, shopping. We feel the shopping is a lot better in Sanur than what it is Da Nang. A lot of more shops on the sides of the roads. As you can see, there's heaps of little boutique stores. They're everywhere. So every street you walk down, you tend to find there's heaps of shops. In Da Nang, we found that the shopping is okay, but you have to go to the malls. The streets mainly only have hotels, motels, things like bike rentals, massage places. Every corner has a cafe, spa place, things like that. So we find that the shopping, if you like to shop, Sanur is definitely the better option and a lot more different variety of things to buy. So that gives you a bit of an insight of certain categories between Sanur and Da Nang. So which one's best for you in 2025? That depends whether you're looking for somewhere to stay long term or short term. If you're looking for something short term, Da Nang is a good option. But again, very younger people here. So if you're retiring, you probably find it may be a little bit difficult to develop relationships and friendships in Da Nang. But if you're looking at retiring, Sanur is the option out of the two. Your visa, you can stay long term. You can stay short term too if you want to, but you've got the option for the long term. You've got great facilities there, great food. In my opinion, the Western food there is fantastic. So many different varieties and options. So it comes down to what you're looking for and what you really want to have in your life when you're retired. So for me, out of the two, Sanur would be my option. It may be your option as well too. So look, I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you a little bit of an insight of the two areas. We will be doing something similar when we go to Thailand. We stay there for a little while as well too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, you know the drill, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we did a video previously, just up there if you want to have a look at that one as well too. We'll see you all later. Have a lovely day. Okay, bye.